Hey guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and other ways. It's pretty weird, but it's tarot. If it wasn't weird, why read it? So have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the lyrics. wtfLisa eBay. It's random because eBay's a random place. It was designed to be, and I have random things, so you know. Personal readings are closed. I do have $5 yes or no tarot readings on wtfLisa Etsy. Links are in the description. I have the song War by Edwin Starr. The song is dope. I'm gonna start it over. Drum roll, please. Got my coffee. I'm ready for war. Wah! Hoo! Yeah! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I love this song. It's amazing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And there's an energy around of being in a war someone didn't want to be in. A war you didn't start, when you're just kind of thrown into a sense of duty, maybe. And there is an energy of a unlikely ally stepping up. But again, I just feel this energy of somebody just kind of looking at these allies trying to step up and just read them, read the room. Can I trust you, or is this another trick? Wah! Is this a Trojan horse? Is it good for absolutely nothing? Can you trust this unexpected ally, this unexpected offer? Someone waving the white flag, but is there a knife hidden under that flag? You know, what's the deal here? This feels like a total Trojan horse vibes. And Moon, there is a sneaky energy around, but what's the motive, the intent? What's the Trojan horse vibe? Ace of Wands. And if you notice, it's Bruce Lee. I have the movie tarot. It's pretty dope. David Bowie from Labyrinth, Bruce Lee. Badass. But 9 of coins. Someone's right on the money, but who is right on the money? Is it the person who doesn't trust these new allies, this new offer? Or are the allies actually upright? The offer's all good. They know who to work with. There is a very huge vibe of mistrust. And the energy is because the allies haven't given the warrior much reason to trust. And the warrior's weary, battle-scarred, probably a shit ton of PSD. And has learned not to trust people. It's just normal. So what is the energy here? Again, too, is actions speak louder than words. And to a warrior, you can talk all you want to. You can talk all damn day. You could be making shit up. You could be telling stories. Read between the lines. Read forwards, backwards, and in between. That's what a warrior does. And then the warrior's, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'm looking at what's actually happening. It don't match. Or maybe in some cases it matches, but there's still suspicious vibes. I think someone's just very on guard about a setup. Why? Because there's always setups. People are weird. Usually if someone's paranoid, someone else gave them a reason to be. Only for the Undertaker! And Page of Swords. Someone's just watching, trying to pay attention, look at things. You know, maybe some people don't think someone's paying as much attention as they are. On the same, and this is on both sides. You got the warrior, the lone warrior. This person is watching, paying attention, trying to read forwards, backwards, and in between with this Page of Swords card. Same vibe as these allies presenting something. Same thing. They're trying to read the warrior, gauge, see what's going on, get a feel. I feel like nobody is really unsure. It's almost like a silent negotiation. A sizing up. I have Army of Me by Bjork. Bjork. I'm sorry. I have to. Every time I love her voice. Amazing voice, but, and I'm an idiot American, so my first thing is I think of the Swedish chef. She's not even Swedish. It makes no sense, but I have to be immature and go, Bjork, 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 Bjork. And then the same thing whenever I see a Sporks, Bjork, Bjork. It's so stupid. My mind. I don't know why. Stand up. And this energy, too, is the warrior may not know quite what to make. Again, you're trying to use that discernment. Doesn't know what to make of this. It doesn't make sense to them. Whereas the allies don't know what to make of this lone warrior because they might be a little fucking weird. That's why I brought up the Bjork story. I love this song. This has been one of my favorite songs since I heard it in like 96 or something. You meet Dan army of me. It just resonated from the second I heard it. There's like activation codes or something in there if you're the special variety. Well, maybe this one is one of those they just don't know what to make of, you know. You can read psychology profiles on people. You could, different profiles. People have a dossier. Okay, they fit this type, they fit this type, they fit this type. Well, maybe this lone warrior doesn't really fit any type, yet they fit all types. It's a weird vibe. They don't even know what to make of this creature, and this creature doesn't know what to make of this offer. And get to work. Interesting vibes. There's a lot of weird vibes today. There is every day. It's a weird world. But the energy feels heavy of negotiations and contracts, debts due, things having to be redone. And then we just had the Pope die yesterday. And I'm not going to talk too much about that. But generally, when a person in a position of power passes away, besides all the contracts and documentation and all the things regarding their death, taking care of their actual assets and whatever, then there's this position. They have to find someone to replace them. That changes that person's contract, right? So it's just this, for as above, so below. And that's a big high profile thing. So they're going through that. And a lot of businesses now, after tax time, they renegotiate, redo budgets, things change. So this is coming across in a spiritual way, of course. I'm talking about a spiritual warrior, a lone wolf type, and a horde. Whether it's good or bad, we shall see. But in the real world, it resonates to someone who may be considering joining a group, joining a coven, joining a business, joining a band. You know, you take it as it resonates, but is it right for you? Spiritual and physical. I forgot this was on my lap. 4 swords. I feel like no one's really speaking at the moment. Maybe the group hasn't even approached yet. That's another vibe I'm getting, is they're thinking about it. And they're watching this person to try to figure out the best way to sweeten them up. You know what I mean? Get them in a great mood to be more receptive to the deal, but also what would make them say yes. And then this person, the lone warrior, just kind of feels an energy. Why this, feels their energy around, but doesn't quite know exactly what to make of it. They don't know what they want. Trying to gauge the intentions. You could feel a little more watched. Maybe people are saying things to you in a strange way. Whatever it is, you're just like, what's happening here? Lots of different vibes of lone warrior versus an offer, but is it a good or bad offer? Well, it might depend on your story too. It could be just a test too of your discernment. If you're on the spiritual path, there's always a fucking test, man. And it's never much of a payoff after. And it's like, you're gonna get all this shit. Okay, well, I'm here. Well, no, we're gonna do more tests. 6 of Cups. Oh, I pulled 2 and I meant to pull 1. Knight of Cups and Tower. Some of you feel like there is a setup here. I have the time warp. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. From the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I don't know why I did her voice like that. I've got to keep control. Some of you, this is a test you're repeating. It's to see if you've learned not to deal with assholes. Others of you, it's a test because you've dealt with assholes. This could be new assholes, or it could be actually good people to help you fight the assholes. But that's up to you to figure it out. The blackness with it would hit me, and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Do we want to do that? Could be also, again, there's different stories. It's just a jump to the left. As a step to the right. Maybe someone has to make a choice, too. Come good or bad. Whether follow your path or follow bullshit. There's a weird energy here. And again, some of these groups, the offer is actually not bad. It's just using your discernment. And negotiate. Fucking negotiate. It's so dreamy. All fantasy free. If you do decide to deal with these people, negotiate the fuck out of it. 7 of Coins, Page of Coins. Negotiate the fuck out of it. Some of you don't negotiate at all. It's a deal with the devil. Someone to present something look good, but it's not. Well secluded, I see y'all. With a bit of a mind flip. Some of just use your discernment, man, because time slip. And Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck. I turned the deck down, but I thought, you know what that Wheel of Fortune tells me? There's a lot of different energy, different vibes of time. And strangely, I found myself having a conversation with someone last night about time in a place I wouldn't have thought of, but that's cool. There's an energy of time being of the essence. I do see some people have some heavy karmic debts that are way past due, and the longer they wait, the worse it's gonna get for them. So as the panic vibe, that's why they're trying to rush someone into a deal. Other vibe is someone sees the long-term benefit of having someone around, and that person will be a good influence on those people. But is it worth it? Let's do the time warp again. There's different contracts, different offers, and different vibes. You have to be discerning for your own story. It's a test. A jump to the left and a step to the right. What are you gonna do? Use your spiritual eyes and your physical eyes. Ghost missing in action. Unbothered. Some of these people aren't offering you things you don't already have or can't already get. So some of you are going to say no. They're like, what do I need you for? I can get this many other ways. Wise, you know a deal with the devil's no good. And maybe this person's trying to represent themselves as an angel, but they aren't. And you can smell them a mile away. The sulfur smell, you know. Hip to be square. Huey Lewis in the news, American Psycho. So some of you, you'll sniff that out. You'll do good. Others of you, there's a gray area. And it's almost an energy of you're like, yes, I'm dealing with devils, but I'm planting a seed. And those devils can find themselves accidentally doing good deeds when I'm around. Maybe their children will grow up to be good people. It's the long game for some of you. So that's kind of what you're considering. I kind of dig that vibe. I'm not going to explore it more because something is telling me if it's an infiltration, you shut the fuck up at this point. It's hip to be square. Like, I kind of like that vibe a lot. Secretly infiltrating an evil group and then they accidentally start doing good deeds. Like, they don't realize the change. You plant the seed and all of a sudden they're slowly becoming good, nice people. I like that idea. That's some more I can get behind, baby. Oh no, I accidentally held the door open for people. Oh no, I accidentally did not shoot that guy and I bought him a sandwich. Like, I don't know, I like this. It's hip to be square. A kindness uprising. Sugar mommy, sugar daddy. I didn't shoot that guy. I gave him a sandwich instead. Jail. And soaking up compliments. Huh. You don't want to be stuck in a shitty contract with shitty people. And they're telling you, oh, isn't it great? But they're lying to you. Illusion vibes. Others of you, it's almost like you willingly went to jail to plant the seed. Mission, duty. A lot of interesting vibes here. And I don't mean you actually went to fucking jail, like, physically, but dealing with certain types, contracts, deals with them, situations with them feel like jail. Keep you stuck, stagnant, and still. And in some cases, some people are like, why would you choose that? And it's like, baby, I was just like Johnny Appleseed planting some seeds and going on about my way. Yeah, it sucks now, but the long term, when that garden starts growing, you see it every day, says Huey Lewis. Turned up and messy offer. Doesn't make sense, but in the long term, it doesn't make sense now, but later it will. That's another vibe I get. It's a very weird reading, but it's a weird reading for weird people on a weird path in a weird world. Why is weird world so hard to say? I'm gonna pull some in the shadows. It's hip to be square, and people may not understand your methods, but they don't fucking have to. No one asked. It's hip to be square. No one asked you, bitch. You didn't imagine it. The world is a weird fucking place, full of weird shit. I don't know what to say. In some cases, maybe someone's starting to notice someone's influence, and it's slowly creeping up on them. I know we have a soul connection. Can't save your soul, but I can make it a little better. This is another one of those strange angels and angels in strange places and strange methods, but somehow it all fucking works. And I think back to my favorite person in the Bible, Elijah. You would think it would be Enoch, but it's Elijah. I love that man. That man is dope. He's such an asshole, but in the best of ways. I am not coming back, and I've been struggling. In some cases, some of you have to move on to different gardens. Spread the word. I am going to pull a little bit of the true crime deck. Sometimes it doesn't always apply to crime, but most of the time it does, because usually when people are being weird, they're doing crimes. They're like, I'll be weird and do all this shit, but I will not commit a crime. Bullshit. Bullshit. Whoa, I haven't heard this in a while. No Brainer. DJ Khaled, Justin Bieber, and Quavo. And I'm forgetting someone. Chance the Rapper. It's a no-brainer. I haven't heard this song in forever, man. I kind of forgot about it. No Brainer. Assassination. This energy isn't always bad. To me, it's that energy again of the idea of infiltrating a bad group, planting that seed, and then they slowly start doing good deeds without realizing it. It's assassinating that dark side. And you know what I mean? That's more what I feel. I don't feel like there's any murder or anything horrifying in this reading. Spiritual warfare works both ways, baby. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. This is one of those things where you plant a light in a dark garden, and things start to grow, man. Things aren't always what they look like, what they seem. There are strange angels. I think of this video I saw, and I related to it so much. And there was this man walking, and I can't remember everything he did. But he just, like, walking by, there was a lady pushing a stroller, and the guy just kind of, like, rudely pulled the cover over the baby. And she was like, what the fuck? Because it's weird for a stranger to do. But then a second later, some water poured down from the roof. And then it bounced. It didn't hit the baby. And then this guy, there was like a couple or something walking, and he tripped one of them or just pushed him down. And the guy was like, what the fuck? And then a second later, a car crashed into where the guy would have been. So it's like, you know, sometimes you'll say something mean to somebody, but it's the thing they need to hear to save their life. Sometimes you push someone and they're all mad at you, but they didn't see that car about to hit them. You know what I mean? It's like, and in some cases, some people don't see that for a while. Maybe someone's just now realizing, or something, a seed was planted, and now maybe you're about to see the results of that seed. Maybe in this case, and it would be so lovely to hear, you know, because I always get all these karmics and these crimes and this weird shit people do, but it would be nice to hear that one of those people fucking got some sense, got out of it, went to rehab, did whatever they did to try to be a better person. You know what I mean? I would love to hear a story where instead of the karmic pretending they got better, or pretending or just doing dumb shit, the karmic was like, oh, holy shit, I'm an asshole. And they went and took care of it. I'm hoping to get one of these readings. And if it's not them, maybe long term, one of their kids will be like, holy shit, my parent is a fucking asshole. I don't want to be like that. So it stops that generational curse. Whatever this is, seeds were planted in bad places. Maybe they're going to start blooming in unexpected ways. Traps. Sometimes traps aren't traps. Justice. You got yourself trapped for a reason. Now I think of Prison Break, and I forget a lot of that show. I watched it for a while, and then I just kind of gave up because it was just stupid. But, you know, he went in there with this plan to get his brother out. But he was a good guy going to a bad place. You know what I mean? He wasn't a criminal. Damn right, I heard in my ear. But he went anyway and got, you know, and it's like, why would you get yourself in these situations? And it's like, honey, I'm trying to save the world. I don't know, not the world exactly, but sometimes strange angels go to strange places because that's the place that needs the work. And it's a no-brainer. It's an energy of duty. I'm a woman. I'm an old woman. I'm in my 40s. Duty has never stopped being so funny to me. I don't care how mature it is. Duty is poop. And then I'll listen to a truck commercial and they're like, super duty. And I'm like, oh my God. Lease Super Duty cracks me up. I can't remember who makes the Super Duty. And then the fact that my name is Lisa, but they mean lease, like Lease, and then separately A, but it sounds like my name. Lisa Super Duty, and it cracks me up. Sometimes I hate that my name is Lisa because car commercials fuck with me a little bit. Lisa knew. Subaru. And I'm like, what? That's a weird thing to say to me, commercial. It's weird. Lisa Honda today. Like, I should change my name to Lisa Honda. Lisa Ferrari. I'm sorry. I gotta finish this reading. I'm over here all cracking myself up over stupid shit. I have this song called Open Your Eyes by Alter Bridge. And I believe this was the band Creed without the lead singer. They got a new lead singer. The song is actually very good, but people were like, I'm not listening to Creed 2. When I open my eyes and realize we are one. On and on we stand alone. I don't believe we're all one. I'm sorry, but some people are infiltrators, imposters, copies, and unnecessary duplicates, but whatever. 4 of coins, 5 of coins. Tomato, tomato. Chariot, either way, a lot of you got a job to do. You gotta make your super duties. And 2 of Wands. Sometimes strange partnerships strength are made because later on something better grows. 3 of coins. Some people just don't understand chess.